Hello and welcome. We are here with Gaddiel Dombrowner, who will be our conductor on our upcoming benefit concert on Sunday, September the 18th. Good to be here with you.
Hi, good to be here also.
Tell me, Gaddi, how did you get into music? You were born in Paris.
I was born in Paris. My family was not especially musical, but in France and in Paris, we have a lot of foundations of musical education. And so I was sent to the conservatory very early when I was 6 or 7. And in France, first of all, you start with theory for about 2 years until you get to have an instrument for you. And so I started with the clarinet. I stayed with it. Yeah, I stayed with it until high school, and after that, the academy. When I moved to Jerusalem later on, I continued to study in Jerusalem at the academy. I played in a lot of orchestras, and so that's basically it. And while I was playing in orchestras, I watched a lot of conductors. I played under a lot of conductors, and slowly I thought maybe I can do it better than them. So I was very frustrated with a lot of conductors sometimes, and so I thought I should try it to see if I can do it better. And so I liked it a lot. I continued my studies, another bachelor at the academy in Jerusalem, and that's it. And now I'm here for my master at CIM.
What does it mean for you to be involved in this? We are now involved with this unique program, Music Stars in the Classics. How did you first come to this program, and what does it mean to you to be part of this benefit concert?
Right. So actually, I met Jody by a friend of mine, so if we go back 6 years ago, something like that, I was at a summer festival called Idlewild in Los Angeles. And then I met one of the bass players who play here a lot, Henry Samuels.
Oh, we actually performed together on one of these concerts.
Right, and so we've been in touch since then. And when I arrived to Cleveland, I discovered that he actually studied at CIM, and so he brought me to one of the concerts. He played a wonderful piece, a solo piece, jazz. That was very nice. Anyway, so then this is how I met Jody. And so we got to talk, and she said, we have a concert, every beginning of the year with orchestra. And I was very happy to, accept the offer. Because for me, it's, first of all, it's my first concert, I think, outside of CIM.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of, we can call it a Cleveland debut, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting.
And speaking of debuts, we actually have a premiere on this program. What can we expect from these pieces?
Well, actually, a lot of the pieces in the program are not very performed, not all the time. First of all, obviously, the piece by Sasha Malikov is a premiere. It's a very interesting piece for piano and orchestra, built specially for the ensemble that we have, which is only 2 oboes and 2 horns.
So
and strings.
Commissioned for the
It's
occasion.
actually commissioned for the concert.
And what can we expect from some of the other pieces on the program?
So from the other pieces we have, first of all, I'm very excited about the Villain string serenade. Dag Villain was a Swedish composer, not very known, but he wrote this fantastic string serenade, and I think it's going to be a very good piece. Very, very excited. Then we have also a Mozart kind of concerto for piano, but it's actually called a Rondo concert. Mm-hmm. It has 3 movements. Actually, it's the same way that Alex built his concerto. Is exactly the same way. We have also a kind of premiere for the Tchaikovsky Seasons, because it has been orchestrated by Sasha for piano and the orchestra we will have. So it's a small premiere. We will play the September and December. Since we are in September, we decided it would be a good idea to play something from the month of the year. And then we have about 2 duets in 1 aria. The first aria is a basso aria by Mozart. It's not from an opera. But it's very interesting because it has a contrabasso obbligato. And the part for the contrabass is very demanding, and Henry is going to play in it, actually. He's going to be the soloist. So this is going to be very challenging for him, and also for the bass player, for the bass singer. And after that we have 2 duets from 2 different operas. The first duet is by Donizetti from L'Élysée d'Amour, and the second duet is from Rossini, the Barber of Seville. And they are very comical duets. I hope we're gonna maybe do a little bit of acting during it, maybe with some props, so that the audience can understand the whole comical situation from these duets. And I think I think this is a very good project. A lot of discoveries. Not always it's good to do something that we all know already. It's always nice to do things that you hear for the first time, for the audience and for the players and for me also.
We're so excited to have you be part of this program.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you there Sunday, September the 18th,